All right, are we good? I don't look like a dad now? Oh, no, I do look like a dad. Okay, cool. This is take 25. This is our first video, and I've got my oldest daughter out here. We're going to try to show you guys this climbing method that I've been using for the last little while. It's very compact. I have it all with me right now. I'm able to walk into the woods from the time that I and hunt from the time that I leave the car. Yes, I drive a car, not a truck. To the time that I reach the spot that looks good for me, and then and then all this stuff starts getting deployed. So real small, real compact. No, clanging and banging around. Everything weighs less than, actually it is 5.5 pounds, right on the dot, 5.5 pounds. And that's it, that's the package right there. It is 40 feet of, so this is the climbing, hanging, platforming, and rappelling package. This is the entire thing. I'm carrying nothing else with me other than my saddle. And so I've got 40 feet of Oplux packed into a Molly water bottle holder and a Solo Scout. And so gonna attach this to my mighty Evo. Shout out to the Evo users, keeping it real. Yes, still got it going. Once you hit the tree, it's quick to deploy. This is the entire method right here. So we're going to be strapping the Solo Scout to the tree. I'm super impressed with the way this little thing, the ease of this little thing. If you come over here for just a second. So the coating that's on the Solo Scout is it's pretty abrasive, which is wonderful for your boots or your Crocs if you're that type of dude. But it's not good for Amsteel. So what I've done is I've taken, this is my aider package right here, and I've taken some hammock strap. It's 600-pound hammock strap, and just put that over the top of the Scout itself. And I've got two soft shackles that are holding the aider onto the webbing. So if over time the inside of this webbing starts to fray, starts to look like it needs to be replaced, it's very easy just to take the soft shackles loose, replace this section, and not have to rebuild a whole Amsteel aider. By attaching the aider to the Scout this way, it leaves the steps wide enough that when you put pressure on them, they still stay fairly open for your boots to get into. I had issues with other aiders where you try to attach them to a single point, and the whole thing ends up collapsing because it creates a TP once you put weight on it. So that's what we got going on with that. The rest of the goodies in the bag here are like I said, I got 40 feet of Oplux in here. I love this particular water bottle pouch because it has a hole in the top of it that you can feed a hydration tube through to the top of your bottle, and I'm using that hole to feed the Oplux through the top of it. So this entire thing is going to be pretty simple. Put that guy there for later. I'm going to use him on the rappel. I've got my trusty zip ties. Always, I don't know if you guys know about Always 89 Yankee, but that dude is a rock star in terms of ingenuity. So a lot of the stuff that I use comes straight from that dude. Buy stock in whatever he's creating or selling. I've got and these guys make it super easy to move your tether up the tree. Once you're ready to do so. The Delta link on your rappel and tether is priceless. If you don't have one, you need one. Alright, so, and then this stopper knot. Another shout out to Always. Look at that. Keeps it in place. Joker's going nowhere. So I'm ready to start climbing. Let me see if you need to step back. Before I do, I want to clip in the bridge. And I climb with a lineman's belt as well. So there's that. I'm ready to start climbing. Lineman's belt just really allows me to lean back at any moment and adjust my tether. Try to keep it above my head as much as possible. Stopper knot, it's a must. Alright, so getting up the tree here. I mean, we had talked about a while ago getting your fingers stuck. That's why I always came up with his some pulls. There's a bee. And I think that they're really appropriate when doing this style of climbing, right? Because the last thing that you want is to get your fingers pinned up there with your weight on top of it. You would be hurting for sure then. So what I want to do is just one transition for you so you get the idea of how this works. And then I think we're going to break and I'll do a separate rappel video. Right? So I am actually ready to hunt right now. I've got my platform, I've got my tether, and I'm all clipped in and I'm ready to hunt, right? I would pull up my bow, once I'm at the top of the tree, I'll pull up my bow, and situate my gear straps and everything. But at this point, you know, I'm pretty much ready to hunt. I do want to do one transition, so this is going to be real easy, and I think all of y'all are going to be like, whoops. I want to hug the tree, and I'm just going to lean down, loosen just like one sticking, right? I'm ready to put this thing back in place. Can you come around to the other side? Tried a bunch of different methods of holding a stick in place, trying to get it as high up on a tree as possible, and cinch down, and so that I can minimize the number of moves that you have, the leapfrogs that you have to do to get up the tree. And I guess the easiest way, you know, I tried holding the stick with my forehead and all kinds of stuff, and that was kind of a joke. But the easiest way that I have found is, especially with this Scout platform, is to put it close enough to your tether so that by holding tension on the strap, you actually hold it against the tree, right? So I'm putting it all the way up to my tether, I'm holding tension, and then I'm just going around the tree and then reconnect. Everything's all connected now. Ready to start climbing again. Everything in place. So at this point, I'm ready. I do a few other things that I'm going to get into in the second video, because I just wanted to kind of break this up. So, but for the second video, always, you're awesome, and thank you guys.